Today I will explain a movie named Missing 2023. The story starts by showing a video in which we see a family. There was a small girl named June and her parents. June's father's nose bleeds. We can see that June was watching this video. She has grown up now. Her father also dies. June used to live with her mother and her friend. It is shown that June was talking to her friends on internet. Then her mother calls her and tells her that she is going to Colombia with her friend Kevin. And you take care of yourself. She tells her friend, who is a lawyer, to take care of her daughter June. And she also gave her some money, so that June can spend it easily after her. As soon as June mothers goes, she invites her friends to the party, and spends all the money. June continues to party for a week. Her mother's lawyer friend also comes to her house. She was taking care of her. Her mother told her to take care of her daughter. A week had passed in this way. June goes to the airport to take her mother and her friend Kevin. But after waiting for a long time, when Kevin and her mother did not come, June was a little scared. She comes home and calls her mother and Kevin, but no one picks up the phone. Now, June contacts Colombia's hotel, where her mother and Kevin had stayed, from where she came to know that they left without taking their luggage. Now, June messages the hotel people that you can see the cameras outside the hotel, on which the hotel people reply her that you will have to come here for this, and that too within 48 hours. Scared, June tells all this to her mother's lawyer friend, after which she goes to Colombia's embassy and reports about missing of June's mother. A few days later, June received a call from Colombia's police inspector. He asks, "Did your mother tell you to go somewhere else?" But June's mom did not tell her anything like this, and neither did she know anything about it. June now watches the video of Colombia's tourist from the internet. She watches the videos of those who had gone on a trip. She thinks that maybe she could know something about her mother, but she does not know anything from there. She understood that the police cannot help her in this matter. That's why now she herself thinks of investigating this case. First of all, she buys a secret agent of Colombia for $8. First of all, that agent forbids her from doing her work. But when she reminds him of his son, who never forbids anything, then that agent agreed. Now June tells him that you will have to go to that hotel and bring the recording videos of that hotel, the hotel in which her mother stayed. That agent says that why don't you check your mother and Kevin's Gmail account? Maybe you may get some information from there. Now, when June opens her mother's Gmail, then it was not opening, and Kevin's Gmail does not open from her. That's why June's friend comes to her house. They both somehow open Kevin's Gmail ID, in which they got the first picture of a girl, and when they check a little more, then Kevin had blocked many girls in his ID. That means no one could contact him again. And the strange thing was that all the girls were asking him for money. June understood after seeing the message of the girls that Kevin is a deceitful man, and it is possible that he may have kidnapped her mother too. After which the secret agent contacts June again, who tells her that he did not get any video from the hotel. But yes, it is known that your mother and Kevin left on the 19th. After which June tells all this to the Colombian police, and tells him to use all this information. So the police inspector tells her about Kevin, that he had come from jail 2 years ago, and along with that she was going to give him Kevin's Gmail. But she stops, because June could have been jailed for this work. This work was illegal. That means, as you know, hacking someone's account and misusing it or using their social media without anyone's permission is a cybercrime, which can even put you in jail. So that is why June did not do that. But now she had to find her mother somehow. June also found out about a secret place of Kevin, which was at a deserted place far from the city. From that place, she also finds out about a man. When June calls him, she finds out about that man, that Kevin is his friend and they had become friends in jail. She also asks that man about her mother, so that man says that yes, Kevin had told me that he loves a woman a lot, and he is making himself good for her. After hearing all this, June disconnects his phone, after which June gets a video call from a secret agent, who had found a lock. He says that I don't know why Kevin had bought this lock. June doesn't understand anything, after which she searches for a place in Colombia, where she finds out about a place like this. All the lovers used to tie locks there. They also found a lock there, on which the name of Kevin and her mother was written. Now, June watches the video of the trip again, in which she saw Kevin in a video, who was proposing to her mother, but in that video, her mother's face was not clear. Both were very happy in the video, but when they were passing through the road, some goons come out of a car, who pick up her mother and Kevin and take them in the car. After seeing all this, June was very scared. Then she gets a call from her secret agent. She tells him about all this. June was crying a lot. She says that I have already lost my dad, but now I don't want to lose my mother. That agent says that I also lost my wife in an accident, which I regret till today, and I consider you as my daughter. You don't worry. Nothing will happen to your mother, we will find her." Now June watches the videos again. When she looks carefully, the pictures which Kevin had posted on his ID, in all of them, his mother's face was not clear. When she looks carefully, she finds out that Kevin had not gone on a trip with her mother. That means the woman in the pictures was not her mother. He had gone with the one whose picture June had seen on Kevin's mail. Now, the police also came to know that June's mother has disappeared between the house and the airport, and the video of her kidnapping is also fake. The police reached the girl, whose video was with Kevin. The police had arrested her by plane, but when she gives her statement, the police were also surprised to hear it. That girl says that I am an actress. A man named Kevin had told me that he is making a show, in which I have to show only my lifestyle. She also says that when Kevin told me about the kidnapping scene, I found it very strange. After that I came from there. The police also came to know about that actress, that all her words are true. Now, the direction of the story was going to change here. The police tell June that your mother is a strange woman. She had got her ID changed from the court some time ago, and now what is her new name? Where is she? No one knows. After hearing all this, June was also worried. She once again checked Kevin's account, where she came to know about a message application. There she got Kevin's message, in which he was saying that June's mother may have come to know everything. Now, the number on which Kevin had sent the message. When she starts saving that number, then she gets shocked, because that number belonged to her mother's lawyer friend. June's mother had also told her to take care of her. June started understanding little by little. By wearing the watch given by her friend, she goes to her mother's lawyer friend's house. There she found her mother's friend's dead body. That means someone had killed her. No one wanted June to reach her mother. Her mother's case was once again stuck. The police inspector tells June that a while ago you reached someone killed your mother's friend. After investigating, they come to know that June's mother's friend was not with Kevin. In fact, Kevin was blackmailing her. The police inspector tells her that June, even your life can be in danger now. You don't know who killed your mother's friend, Kevin or someone else. For now, we don't have any proof. You will have to take care of yourself. After this, we are shown that someone has hacked June's laptop. That means in his control. And whoever that person was, he was keeping an eye on June from his laptop from the beginning. That means Kevin was not alone. Someone else was supporting him, or someone was making him do all this work. Somehow or the other, after a lot of effort, June had opened his mother's Gmail, in which she gets the first message. Grace, I have found you. Grace means June's mother's name. Maybe it was the same person's message, for whom or with whom Kevin was working together. June also finds out about Kevin, that some time ago he had installed cameras in that man's house, for which he was working. June now hacks those cameras, which she knows that this was her house, in which she used to stay in her childhood, the same house which we saw in the beginning of the story in the video. There Kevin is also killed in a fight with the police. June now thinks that when Kevin was also killed, then who is this person, who has so much information about us, and is after us? Then she gets a call from the same person who had told her about Kevin earlier, who was none other than her father, who we had seen in the beginning of the story, with blood coming out of his nose while dying. But June's dad was not dead, and the house which June found out about, that deserted place, was her childhood home. After knowing everything, June calls her dad to meet him at home. She was not able to understand whether she was happy or sad. Now when her dad comes, she asks her dad that where were you for so many years, to which he tells her that your mom had sent me to jail for 12 years. Hearing all this, June felt something strange. Then her dad catches her and brings her to his childhood home, and ties her up there, where he had also imprisoned June's mom. That is, whatever was happening till now, was being done by June's dad. Here we come to know one more surprising thing. June's dad was a very bad person and a very bad husband. He used to beat June's mom, and used to tell her to do bad things. Getting fed up with all this, June's mom filed a police report against her dad, because of which he was punished for 12 years. June's mom, with the help of her friend, who was a lawyer, had got her ID, name, and fake documents of June's dad's death made, so that her husband could never find her, and she could live a good life. But her husband found her. He had found Kevin in jail. They became good friends. That means the whole plan was of June's dad. Now he wanted to take revenge from June's mom. That is why he tells her mom that I will kill you now. Before that, he had to go to bury someone's dead body, When June's dad had left from there, June's mom cut the rope of her hands from a big piece of glass, and she got June released. June was still wearing the smartwatch that her friend had given her. With the help of that, she calls her agent and tells him to trace her location. By this time, her dad had come there, and he shot at her mom, because of which she was injured. Here he also sees that June has opened the ropes of her hands. That is why he ties her again. Then June's mom picks up a big piece of glass and stabs it in June's dad's neck, because of which he died. But June's mom was in a very bad condition. That is why she sees the screen over there, which was connected to her laptop's screen, and June's mobile was lying near the laptop. Now with the help of that screen, she operates her phone as a voice message, and tells it to call the helpline, after which the police also reached there, and saved her and her mom. June had used her patience, smartness and internet and social media properly, and saved herself and her mom. Now we are shown the scene after some time. June's mom, who had completely recovered, she had started liking her mom. June understands what her mom had done for her, and the film ends with this.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.